Hi everybody. Okay, so I wanted to share two layouts that I made with my scraptastic February kit, and it was Mr. Big Stuff. And when I ordered this February kit, I knew that I wanted to use them for both my husband's and my son's birthday, which are in March. So I actually saved it. So I'm a little bit behind on my Project Life, but these are the inserts that I'm going to use. I'm going to put them in my Project Life, but I wanted to create 12 by 12, and because I'm using a 12 by 12 Project Life insert, I wanted to be able to make a front and a back for the 12 by 12 instead of just using like little mini inserts. So, because I kind of wanted to keep it a little bit special. This is one of the layouts that I made. This is a photo of my son with his birthday cake. I didn't have any pictures of the actual party. My husband took the kids, all of his friends and stuff, to the movies, and he forgot to bring my camera. So, which is fine. That's going to affect the next layout. But anyways, I'll get to that. So this one is really, really basic. I noticed that I do not like using a lot of red for my main color. So I picked this speech bubble paper that has like the red outline, and I cut a 1/2 inch on each side so that there is a 1/4 of an inch border around. And this is just like the solid red that came in the kit. And then I decided to just use all of my embellishments in red just to kind of bring that red out. But I thought that the teal and the speech bubbles would really tone that down. So there was a lot of favorite photos that I had taken of him with his birthday cake, and I couldn't decide which one was my favorite between these two. He looks so adorable in here. He looks so happy here. So I liked them both, really. And then this is kind of more the traditional. He's looking at the cake, and then here's where he's blowing it out. So I decided to make these just kind of smaller scale. I made them, I believe, what are they? 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. They're squared. And then I just used the 4x6, and I put them, I just kind of bumped them up against each other so that there was no gap. And then I just used all of my red embellishments. So this was a piece of scrap that I had left over from a layout that I made from my husband. And it was just from the chevron paper. And I thought that it went really well on this layout to just kind of bring out a little bit more red. And my title for this is 1 Decade Today. So I used the tag, this came in the ephemera pack, to kind of finish off my title. And that's why I used this chevron piece to kind of tie in the today with the title, the 1 Decade, because this is really small, but I love these stickers. And I really wanted my title to be red. And the only other stickers, or the only other font that came in the kit was either blue or gray. And I didn't want to bring in any other color. I really thought about the gray ones because they're really nice and they're big, but I just wanted to keep it real monotone. So that's all I really did, other than I added some enamel dots to a couple of the speech bubbles up here. I did use some teal just so that it wasn't all basic red, plus I needed, a third color because I wanted to use 3 different colors. So I used a red, a white, and a teal because that's the main colors of this layout. So I did some here, I did a little bit here, kind of in the title. I did a few over here, and then another few over here. And then what I thought was really kind of fun about this layout is I had asked my son quite a few questions so that I could document some things that are going on in his life. And I wanted to write them in the speech bubbles, and that's what this is, because this didn't come on the paper. They were all plain speech bubbles. And so what I did was I just kind of kept a document of what he had answered for my questions, and then a few things that I know as well. A few facts. Like here I wrote favorite things: Lego, Star Wars, Pokemon, and Minecraft on Xbox. I put that he wears a 9.5 size shoe here. I asked him how many kids he wanted. I put 2 kids because he said 2 first, and then he said 5, then he said 2, then he said 1,000. So he was just kind of goofy on that one. But 2 was his most realistic answer, and he had seemed more adamant about 2. So that's what I put on there. And I didn't have enough room to journal that he was undecisive about that. So, and then here I wrote what he got for his birthday, you know, talking about how he got the bike and what he picked himself, because he also picked a Nintendo DS and a game. I just got something on my layout. I don't know what that was. Okay. And I wrote who his best friend is, that he loves video games, how much he weighs, what grade he's in, who his teacher is, that he loves, you know, cake and pizza, that he wants to be a firefighter when he gets older, his favorite subject in school, which is actually kind of funny. He said reading, and I didn't expect that. I expected it to be math because he's really, really good at math. And